Hi guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. If you haven't watched part 1 of our moving in to uni series, go watch it. It's all about, first of all, the kitchen moving in. So I've just talked about kitchen utensils. We're going to continue that onwards today. We're going to do part 2. So like, share, subscribe, get involved in what we're doing. If you've got any other suggestions, do it down below. Comment, obviously, and let us know, because obviously I don't know everything. So there might be some things that you need, and I don't know that you need until you say it, you get me? Anyway, little black book, my voice is feeling sweet. Oh, hey. Okay, that was bad. You know you should have quit ahead, innit? But you didn't quit. Anyway, listen, guys. Number 1 on the list. I don't want to waste no time. So if you're moving in, guys, there are some things that I've put down which you're gonna need that you want to either buy or steal from home. Up to you what you want to do. Like I said, if you steal from home, that's your business. I'm not gonna condone that. If your mum kills you, I'm not a witness, and I'm not an accessory to the murder either. Number 1 that we've got on the list is, you know when it goes out your head and you can't remember. Point number one is meal prep boxes or meal prep containers. This is it. Those of you, obviously, probably like a lot of you now are being more health conscious in terms of meal prepping. Some of you are trying to save money, so you're budgeting. Some of you are gym goers, heavy gym goers. Meal prep containers are important because they help you to, like I said, budget, sort yourself out for gym, and also allow you to be more healthy because you're preparing food in advance, which means you know what you're about to eat. You can buy the items at the shop early too, and you can try and buy more fresh products. Cool. So number 2 is kitchen container. These things are useful for one. If you go to somebody's house or you go back home and your mum has cooked a storm up, or the party's got a storm of food, my friend, open your container and put the food in, and do not leave empty-handed, baby. Okay? You don't leave your house empty-handed. When you go back home, you go back home with a mission. Yeah, you don't go back home and come back empty-handed and you haven't gone home properly. And your mum don't love you, cuz. You understand? When you go back home, you take a container and you tell mums, shibli ba 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 da ba da. It's gonna cost you like £1.20 for a pack of 10. Cheap. Ain't gonna break the bank. You understand? The kitchen containers, please make sure they're microwavable as well. I don't want your containers melting in your microwave. Okay, make sure they're microwavable. Next thing is kitchen towel. Now kitchen towels are for, like, you can use it to wipe the surfaces down, or you can, if you want to use kitchen tea towels, you can use it to dry your hands. You can use it for different purposes. It just depends on what you want to use it for. But it's very, very essential, especially for cleaning. I know a lot of you, your kitchens are going to be a hell horse. Ah, breeze. Some people don't know how to wash. Okay, I've got a link down below. Give them that link of how to wash dishes. I don't understand how you can go to uni and not know how to wash dishes. Yeah, I don't know how you can come to uni and not know how to clean a kitchen. Clean, I said clean a kitchen. You understand? When you finish with the thing, wash it, put it back, we're done. But you're gonna find out when you live in their halls, people don't do the simple basics, cuz. Yeah, don't know how to wash their bowl. Yeah, don't know how to not leave food on the counter. You understand? You've cooked a nice soup and you've let the soup ride on the side and you haven't cleaned it. Vagabond. Krasini. Yeah, I said it. You are something else. A creature. Probably ain't thought about kitchen sponge. There's kitchen skunk and skunk. Oh my god. Sponge. Scourge. The scourger. Yeah, it's normally yellow and green at the bottom. You know what I mean? And you can get like a whole pack on Amazon for £1, or you can buy it from Wilkinson's for £1. They're so easy to get. But the scourger is so important for washing dishes. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you cook a meal and the meal's quite heavy and the food doesn't come off the plate smooth and scintillating. Yeah, when you put the whole water, there's still particles and pieces that are left on the plate. You see that? Alliteration there. Pieces left on the plate. You understand? And sometimes, you know, when you're washing it with the water, it's not enough. Yeah, you shouldn't be washing with water anyway. You should be washing with water and soap and having a sponge, okay? Because you need to cleanse the thing well, okay? Some of you, I know you're dogs, but you know, you have to clean the thing well. So use the scourger for that, and it's gonna cost you like £2, but it's essential to have, okay? You're gonna need some ice cube trays. Now, I probably haven't thought about it, but blood is hot right now, yeah, and all I want is a cold juice. Right now my lips are doing dry. Right now my lips are doing mad things, you understand? So it's important, yeah. It's important, yeah, that you have ice cube trays. Yeah, it's important in ice cube trays because you want a cold ass drink. That's simply it, you know. You need to let people know, listen, if you use an ice cube tray, please refill the thing. There's nothing more infuriating than people using the ice cube tray, finishing the ice and never refilling it and putting it back in the freezer as if I should come there and blow air into, and just, what? Shanda. Next thing, a black heavy duty bag. Now it's going to cost you like $2-3. Listen, I told you, you don't know how expensive things are until you have to buy these things. A black heavy duty bag is going to cost you like $2-3. Yeah? You can buy some that are like, and when they put the like 20 sheets, 50 sheets, I never know what I'm buying. I just try to buy as many as I can. You understand? So black carrier bag, listen, it's important. Yeah, because when you go to your kitchen, yeah, you're going to be surprised how many people don't know how to throw things in the bin. And they will throw it on the side instead of throwing it in the bin. You understand? Ludicrousy, madness, it runs. It runs. I think there's something in the water, cuz, that they do these things. But make sure you get a black bin bag so you can put your rubbish in the bin. When you finish eating or whatever, you scrape it into the bin. And you let everyone know the bin is here. You understand? Get the ones as well where there's a sack so that you can tie it easy. Because nothing worse than having to, I don't know if you know, when the black bin bag is full, yeah, and you got a cheap bin bag because it's light and the material is not very good, it's not very strong, and then you got something in the bag which is poking the bag and then it opens up and rips at the bottom. Have you ever had that before? No? You don't take your bin out more and not often enough. That's why you haven't experienced that. Light work. So when that opens up and it falls into the floor, you're not happy bunny, cuz. Yeah? You're not going to be happy, cuz. You understand? So make sure you get a heavy duty black bin bag, yeah? Next point, kitchen foil. Oh my god. You don't know how important kitchen foil is to save you having to scrub your oven trays. 2, you don't know how important kitchen foil is because when you put your food on it, it's clean. Just in case someone doesn't know how to clean oven tray properly, it's clean with the kitchen foil. You don't know how important kitchen foil is because if you put it at the bottom of the oven, any juices that drip from somebody else's thing can drip onto the kitchen foil, saving you a lot of work of cleaning the oven. It's just a good thing to have. Kitchen foil is bling. Don't put kitchen foil in the microwave. Just to let you know, just in case you don't know, kitchen foil cannot go in the microwave. It will blow up your microwave, but it can go in the oven. Deep it. You understand? Because I know some of you are not home trained. You don't understand those things. You put microwave in the oven. What? You put microwave in the microwave. You put kitchen foil in the microwave. What's wrong with me? Next point, fairy liquid. You know, fairy liquid is very important because you need to wash your plates and you need to wash your cutlery and stuff, yeah? And you can get, rather than buying fairy liquid, you can buy the wash up liquid or wash up soap. From Tesco's and Sainsbury's, they have their own brand, 50-60p, rather than spending £1 something on fairy liquid. There's no point. They all do the same job. Trust me. And just a little tip as well, cuz. Can you guys as well reduce the way you're using the washing up liquid? Because the way you got to do it, some of you just be doing this as if it's a sauce on ice cream. No. Okay, you dab. Okay, you dab onto the scourger. You dab. You understand? You dab, yeah, nothing heavy. You dab on the scourger and you wash the plates. Some of you are pouring it into the sink like this and then filling up the water and it's mashing up the thing. And you're using half the soap. You're wasting our time. And that, you know what I mean? You're making me vex. You understand? Deep it, cuz. It's important. Washing up liquid. It's mad important. And be careful how you leave it out because people just be using washing up liquid and don't know how to use it very well. What? Another thing, Mr. Muscle and Sieve. Okay, cool, listen. I said Mr. Muscle because Mr. Muscle is really good at cleaning ovens. I know some of you don't know how to clean, but Mr. Muscle is going to have to be used. When your oven is there, listen, and there's a little tip. Maybe not rather than a rotor, you can do like a lucky draw in it. Everyone put their name in a hat, bam, 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 bam. Listen, and you say, listen, we're going to draw our names like the hat. Whoever gets drawn last or whatever is the person who's going to do the oven for this week. You understand? Make it fun, make it interesting. If they're good bastards, you have to wash it yourself then. Surface area antibacterial cleaner. Yeah, guys, listen, your desktops, they got so much bacteria on there, and if you wipe it and touch it and do this, you're gonna be sick. So it's good to get the bacteria cleaner so that you can cleanse the desktop very well, and make sure that you know you're well. You know, because you don't want to be sick because somebody you're not cleaning and you don't know what someone else put on the desktop before you got there. Some people, they don't even cook their meat. They just put the meat onto the side. They don't even put it on a chopping board. You see, if you listen to video 1, you'll find that I said chopping board. Some people don't even have a chopping board because they didn't watch my video, so they didn't buy a chopping board. And they're chopping their meat on the desktop and not cleaning it properly because the blood and everything that's going there is going to be infecting your food that you put on that desktop. So make sure you cleanse that better with antibacterial. Listen, rubber gloves. Whilst you're there cleaning, cuz you must have rubber gloves. Listen, some of you, I know that your hands are good, you can start crubbing, but me, there's some areas where sometimes I need to wear rubber gloves, man. when you're doing some certain scrubbing. You know when you're scrubbing something and it's so disgusting and dirty and you feel like you want to be sick? Yeah, rubber gloves. I keep saying rubber gloves. Rubber gloves, yeah? Them latex one, yellow ones. Grab one of those. Which moves on. Next point, you're going to need a steel wool. Oh my god, this is probably one of the most important things people don't know. Steel wool is so important. Oh my god. Steel wool is so important. When you're washing a heavy duty pan and you've soaked it overnight and still the thing is solid, steel wool will be the one that backs you. Steel wool will be the one that takes on your enemies and make sure things get scrubbed. Yeah? And it only costs like £1.20 from the shops, cuz. Don't let your life be long, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Steel wool, the one that scrubs, the silver thing, and it scrubs. God damn. So powerful, so powerful. Shanda. And last but not least, you're gonna need some oven gloves, oven mitts. Listen, it costs £1. I checked on Amazon. It's £1. Just order them so that when you're grabbing anything out of the oven, I know some of you are gonna be cooking pizzas all week, all day, because you can't cook. You're gonna need some oven mitts, okay? Do not be grabbing it with your bare hands, okay? Because you'll lose your hand and lose the pizza when you drop the pizza on the floor. So I'm letting you know, grab yourself some oven mitts, because nothing worse than putting your hands in a hot oven. You ever put your hand in a hot oven and it's so hot that your hand's boiling, but then and it's like it's burning, but because you know you have to get your food out, you're suffering. Why? Oven mitts are there, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Listen, that is all my points. Oh no, make sure you buy plates, yeah. Plates, yeah, and don't leave the plates out to open unless you want to be robbed. Your plates, when you wash them, clean them, dry them, keep the majority in your room. Yeah, because people will use your plate, break it, and not tell you. The ceramic plate that's there, broken. They swept up the floor, they haven't told you nothing, cuz. And now you're without a plate. And you'll be asking questions, who brought my plate? Nobody gonna talk. You understand? Fam, what's the point? Also, glasses and mugs, very important. Please, here's a tip. Do not buy a glass. Okay, no, you can. You can buy a glass that is a pint level. But please, to budget well, do not drink out of pint glasses unless you're rich and balling. Because your drink will not last long. So you have to buy yourself one of these shot glasses, yeah? So when you pour your drink, you create a perception in your mind that you've drunken a lot by drinking that shot glass. But if you put it in a pint glass, you will drink 2 pint glasses and your drink has gone. Imagine your Sun Exotic rinsed after 2 glasses because you have a pint glass rather than having a small shot glass. Your part will say Pele. You understand? So I'm letting you know the glasses, keep them small so perception wise you think you're drunken. Mugs, you can buy mugs from the shop, cost like £4, or you can even personalize it online. Vistaprint is there. Get your own picture on it, you know what I'm saying? Doing this. Don't get vexed, we get smart here. So listen, Little Black Book, guys, we are signing out and I appreciate you. Listen, Wakanda forever. Little Black Book, you know what time it is.